Here with Harding head coach Tim Kirby, Lady Bisons with a 73-52 victory, and not a great start, at least offensively, but your team played great defense the whole night, and the shots started to fall a little later on.
Yeah, I thought defensively we were really good tonight, just across the board. We gave up a few too many offensive rebounds in the first half, but I thought just getting stops and allowing us to have that kind of start offensively to start the game, I thought was a huge positive. And it wasn't like we weren't getting shots. We missed some shots and missed some free throws, missed a couple of layups, and I was really high on our girls for not letting that get in their heads and affect us for an entire game. We just kept covering, and that was a positive.
Disha Lay has been the first person off the bench all year, and tonight I thought as soon as she came in, she provided the offensive spark you needed to get things going.
Oh yeah, and you know, when she's in there, it's going to the basket, and she did a great job of getting the ball to the hole a few times, got some steals. We got out on the break a little bit, and that kind of opened everything up. And you know, those layups that she's getting off the break and out of our offense are similar to what post players are going to do to somebody, especially in a zone. And I mean, they tried to zone us up, and when you get the ball to the basket like that, the defense collapses a little bit, and it just got us a few more open shots.
Shauna Holmes in the second half starts to spread things out as she hits a couple of three-pointers, and she's really hit some key shots for us this year.
Yeah, she's shooting it with confidence. She was finding the windows tonight, just getting up. And I thought, you know, the first half we had a couple of similar looks, but we may have been just a step or two away from where we needed to be with our spacing, and I think our shots might have been contested a little bit, but we really found some open looks in the second half that opened things up. And Ariel inside, I thought, did a good job of finding the open man. Sometimes she passes it too much, but she does a great job of finding people, and we made a couple of extra passes tonight too out of that Ariel might not have got the assist. We could give her the hockey assist. But Shauna was knocking down some big shots.
You win 20 games, and Ariel mentioned that they've been talking about 20 games, and they won tonight, and she was like, it's just one more that we got to get to where we want to go. What's the thought process like that for your team?
You know, in basketball, 20 wins is kind of the target for a lot of people. They'd like to consistently be there, and you know, we set goals at the first of the year, and number of wins is always on there. You don't know the importance of that just because you got a lot of stuff to do to be able to get that many wins, and they've done a good job of just staying focused and being able to handle a little bit of adversity and within a game, and just other things that go on that can sometimes hold you back. And you know, you mentioned a couple of players that they're huge reasons why that happens. Kristen just keeps us. She keeps us laughing for one thing, but she also keeps us very stable. And
yeah.
It's kind of just a community effort. I mean, a team effort with that kind of mentality. So yeah, getting to 20 is huge. We got a lot of work left. Got a lot of games left. Some big games. Saturday's going to be a huge one. You know, Coach Bozeman does a great job. I know a lot of people look at records and previous games, how the game went, and those kind of things. And we won by one at their place. We knew that they're a much improved team from the way they started the season. Part of that is they got some young girls, and also had some things go on during the season that made them a whole lot better. And they're going to be a team in the future that people better be ready to play them, because they're well coached and have some good players.
Well, congrats on the win, Coach, and look forward to more good things. With Ariel Saunders, the Lady Bisons pick up a 73-52 victory over Northwestern Oklahoma tonight. And what's a game like this like when you're battling some of the tougher post players in the conference?
It's just, like you said, a battle. I mean, there's not a possession you can take off, and they're really good. They're young, but they're really good at sealing and posting off. So, you know, you've got to just be sure we play our game and keep them in front. And it wears on you after a while, but we're in good enough shape and have enough depth that I think we handled it.
And you stuffed the stat sheet tonight with 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, 4 steals. And really on a night where we didn't start very well offensively, it was the defense that really made the difference.
Yeah, we just struggled. I couldn't believe it. I looked up and we hadn't scored except a free throw for the longest time. And I'm not going to say it was a total defensive shutout on both ends because I felt like we missed shots we should have made. But that's just really the key. We talk about it a lot. You can make runs on offense, but if you're letting them make runs at the same time, it's a moot point. So we're lucky to buckle down on defense at the beginning, didn't let it get out of hand when we were struggling offensively.
20 wins as a team, only the 7th time it's ever happened, so congratulations.
Thank you.
All right,
Nice.
Here with Disha Lay, Isaac Boyce, and Dish, the Lady Bisons win 73-52. When you came into the game in the first half, we didn't have a field goal yet, and that changed very quickly. You scored, I think, 3 quick buckets. What are you thinking as you're sitting at the scorer's table and you know you're about to go in?
Well, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what can I do to help the team out?
And when you got on the court, what was that?
Just attack it inside, make sure that I can get in where I fit in, so to speak, and then just basically take it to them, be the aggressor, and then not let them stopping like our bread and butter, and then just go in there and just mix it up a little bit.
You talked about being the aggressor to the Lady Bisons with 16 steals tonight in the game. I know you like talking about that end of the floor. What's the defensive mentality in a game like this?
Well, if you play together, then like some of those steals were like deflections from somebody else and then into somebody's hand, and then that transition into something better. So it's like, man, we just did that together.
All right, congratulations.